Hi everyone and welcome to Most Buffalo. I'm Courtney Courtright. We have a jam-packed show ahead of us, including a new summer tradition rolling into Buffalo for food lovers, a chance to dig into Western New York's prehistoric past, plus a look at the return of Quaker Days in Orchard Park. And that's exactly where we begin right now on Most Buffalo. Quaker Days continues this week, highlighted by the Taste of Orchard Park, which draws thousands of people each and every year, along with live entertainment, a classic car show, family fun, and more events. Joining us today is Orchard Park Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Don Lorenz. Don, thank you so much for being here for Most Buffalo today.
Great to be here.
So I was just telling you, we have a long list of things to talk about.
We do.
So let's start off with the basics. What is this special tradition? When is it happening? Give us those basics first.
So it actually started on Saturday. We had a big jazz fest on Saturday, and it runs through till this coming Sunday. So it's about 9-10 days long. Quaker Days is just a little bit of everything. The community gets together. We have people that come out and they do all kinds of different things. We have the police are involved. We have things that are happening with, like you said, about a car show. And then our chamber, we run a Taste of Orchard Park. This is our 21st year. And we'll get 10 to 20,000 people coming out to it. We've got 80 vendors. And it's just streets closed down. Everybody just has a wonderful evening. That's Wednesday night.
A little bit of something for everybody,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You can pick a day and kind of pick what you want to do.
Right. So, so if you're looking at things as far as traditional stuff, we have 3 concerts coming up this week at our pavilion. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday will be concerts. And then the police, they do a DARE program where you can come in with your kids. There's a little bit of a carnival atmosphere, but they'll also do seat checking so that if you need to have any kind of safety checks, they will do fingerprinting and pictures. So it's a great thing for families to come in.
What is it like preparing something like this? I can't imagine, because it's not just one day. We have several days here.
I just spoke with Dan, your weather person, and we're just hoping that the weather works out nice. That's when you're doing outdoor events, that's the most difficult thing to try to accomplish, is how do we do something and get through the days.
Yeah, and how has Quaker Days grown over the years?
Oh, it's been fabulous. We started with 100 people coming to our Taste of Orchard Park. We're now up to, like I said, in the 10,000s. So.
And seeing the community come together, especially during summer, it's just so nice probably when you plan for this and then just to see everybody out there.
Right.
What is it like for everybody to come together and just see it kind of all come into fruition like this?
Yeah, what I think is interesting is Quaker Days. It evolved into a time when a lot of our past graduates from Orchard Park schools, they come in here, they do reunions. We've got a 50th reunion coming in. We've got a 30 and 35th reunion. Awesome. So they'll all come in. They have different bars that they go to and have a celebration. So it's really fun for that standpoint. One of the other traditions that we just started, this is our 3rd year, we have a cornhole competition.
Cool.
You can win up to $2,000 playing cornhole, and we're looking for 64 teams to compete. It'd be really a fun event. Yeah,
I was just looking at the cornhole playing on the screen, so that was perfect time to talk about this. When we talk about local businesses and organizations, how does this support the local economy there too?
Well, so all of our businesses, they can come out. We do a little bit, because we're a Chamber of Commerce, we do the food, but we also bring in some of our business members. So it goes from sampling all the different types of food products that we have, but we can have everything from financial people to people that are doing special services for them. And they get a chance to be in front of those people and talk. So it's a great chance for you to meet owners and get to people one-on-one.
Really connect with the community.
Very nice.
Truly. Yeah. And you were talking about the Taste of Orchard Park. For viewers just joining us, what is it? When is this all happening? What restaurants are participating? How many vendors do you have?
So we have right around 40 food vendors, and about 40 of our businesses will be there. The food vendors, they go everything from the ice cream shops, the desserts. We have places like Manja, OP Social, the Birdhouse, and those types of restaurants, and they'll be sampling some of their foods. OP Social always has their crab cakes. The Manja's always has some type of Italian delicacy there. So those are some really fun things that we do. And like I said, everybody gets a chance to talk to the people that are actually running the businesses. And
we have about 15 seconds left. Anything else you think I missed that you want our viewers to know at home?
Like I said, just participate. If you're from out of town, you want to come and see what Orchard Park has to offer, we are open for business. We want everybody to know that. So,
Don, thank you so much for coming on Most Buffalo.
Thank you, Courtney.
And talking about Quaker Days.
I appreciate it.
Another year and another amazing display of what we can do for the city of good neighbors. Thank you for your support of Give 716.
Buffalo, thank you for all your support of Give 716. It's incredible to see what we accomplish together each year for our community.
Another year, another amazing display of what we can do for the city of good neighbors together.
The Bills in Western New York are still celebrating this week after a record-breaking day of giving back. You can see it right there on your screen. The Bills and Sabres Foundations announcing the 6th annual Give 716 campaign raised nearly $2 million for local nonprofits last week. The 24-hour fundraiser benefits more than 600 charities all across our region, showcasing the generosity of Western New Yorkers. Channel 2's Maura Vaughn shows us the importance of this campaign.
Happy 716 Day!
It's a day to celebrate what we love about Western New York and our favorite memories.
The traditions is just growing up, coming to a Buffalo Bison's game, and of course you're gonna have a hot dog, and just those memories and those traditions. The snow.
It's also a day to give back to our local nonprofits in the region.
Everyone in Buffalo is so proud of the community, so for us it's an important day at Salen's to really give back to the community that supported us for the 150 plus years we've been here.
Western New Yorkers have raised nearly $6 million for nonprofits across the region through the Give 716 campaign, supporting local organizations through a variety of fundraiser events and community celebrations. One event, free hot dogs at Salem Field for the first 716 fans. Holly Taste.
Another event included appearances from former Sabres players Rob Ray and Derek Roy, and of course, Sabretooth.
Since I was a child, I was watching Rob Ray on the ice and loved being a part of the Sabres fan base.
Parents Krista and Dave say they don't need to think twice about donating to nonprofits because of what Buffalo has given them in return.
We're just doing something great to help these great things that do so many things for everybody all over. So it's a little piece of what makes an impact.
For me to give back here, it's no-brainer for me to drive a couple hours down here and to help out.
716 Day was founded by the Buffalo Bills Foundation and Buffalo Sabres Foundation. It has supported more than 900 charities since it started in 2021. On your side in Buffalo, Maura Vaughn, Channel 2 News.
Con wrapping up over the weekend at Seneca One. It brought people together to check out local vendors, participate in activities, and celebrate the close start to the football season. This is all while supporting two local nonprofits, Punt Pediatric Cancer Collaborative and the Courage of Carly Fund.
We're having a fun time. It's the 3rd annual Mafia Con. It's got a collection of vendors and live podcasts, and we worked with TSC on bringing some of the players in. We have the Buffalo History Museum here with some really cool artifacts, like Scott Norwood's helmet, which is kind of cool. We've got a photo booth for people. We're just having a great time.
Last year, this event welcomed more than 500 fans. The return of a Twin Cities tradition is back. Canal Fest of the Tonawandas is happening at its new home in Gratwood Park along the Niagara River. The festival features rides, food vendors, live music, and the return of the popular beer tent. While there's no parade this year because of safety concerns along River Road, organizers say the new location offers plenty of room for families to enjoy everything Canal Fest has to offer.
We're doing the best we can, moving from where we were. It's shared by the city of Tonawanda and the city of North Tonawanda, but unfortunately we couldn't have it there this year. So rather than not have the event and make it viable for our nonprofits to keep their doors open, we opted to come here. That North Tonawanda graciously offered this facility to house everything on this side. So it is beautiful. The Niagara River's there.
Canal Fest continues through next Sunday. Just ahead on Most Buffalo, if you ever wanted to dig up a piece of history after the break, Penn Dixie shares how you might just be able to do that. All right, Most Buffalo continues now, and if you are looking for a fun family adventure this summer, head to Penn Dixie Fossil Park and Nature Reserve. Visitors can dig for 380 million-year-old fossils, take guided tours, and bring home their own discoveries. It's hands-on fun for all ages and a chance to uncover Western New York's prehistoric past. Joining us now in the studio are Brian Steinberg and Megan Murphy with Penn Dixie. Thank you both for being here from Most Buffalo.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, there's so much fun things happening at Penn Dixie. I don't really know where to start. So tell us what's happening this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a couple events coming up. So we've got some Right Rocks tours that we lead every so often, which is at Great Cliff. So July 25th, August 22nd, and September 26th, they'll all be going from 9:30 to noon. We've got a stargazing event coming up. So July 25th from 9 to 11, August 15th, and September 26th. We've got them coming up soon. So loads of fun.
Walk us through a first-time visit. So somebody's never been here. What would you tell them? Like, what would you want them to do the moment they arrive?
Yeah, absolutely. So Penn Dixie's open to people with all sorts of fossil hunting experience. You can come with your family, or if you're into splitting open rocks, you can do that. You can bring your own tools, or we can also provide you with tools. So if you come right in, we'll meet you at admission. We can give you a bucket and a trowel to collect, and then we'll send you down on one of our tours, which go every half an hour on 15 and 45. And then one of our tour guides will take you down for 15 to 20 minutes, and they won't leave pretty much until they make sure you find a fossil.
Yeah, it's such a unique destination to really have in some people's backyards, right?
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about, being able to dig up fossils. How does that work?
Do you want to talk a little bit?
Sure, I can.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely. So basically they get people that are below under 13, they can't get the really cool equipment, but that's actually like the rock hammer, and just for safety reasons, but they're allowed to bring their own. Like if their parents bring it, that's fine. They want to rent actual equipment like rock hammers, they can do that, but everyone gets a free, but they have to pay to come to the park, but with admission, you get a trowel, which we call a shovel, and a little pail, and to go on the tour. On the tour, basically tell them like how to find the fossils. About 15-minute, 20-minute tour to go over the history of the site, what fossils you should find, how to find them, and they find them.
Yeah.
Megan, anything to add to that?
Yeah, just a quick, note about our history. Penn Dixie used to be a quarry, which is also where we get our name from, which also means that we've got really accessible surface collecting. So if you're not into breaking open rocks and using tools, or if you're under 13, you can't use the tools that we provide, the surface collecting is really accessible.
And why is this such a great summer activity for families?
We're only open seasonally, so we have some kind of limited seasonal hours, but it's best to come in the summer when we're open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 to 4:30.
Yeah, I love looking at all the video that we have here, just seeing people like actually with the pails. What's that like to see people out there? Because you guys day in and day out work when you're there, So what's it like seeing the community all come together for this and not only having fun, but also a lot of education?
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. It's so hands-on. I teach during the regular year, usually middle school, high school science. So I bring my students there, and we spend the whole unit, and it's hands-on. We talk about all these ancient creatures, and then they get to see them. Of course they're not alive, but but they get a kick out of that. Like, wow, you know.
It's so cool. So, okay, we have a lot of displays here. So kind of walk us through. Which ones do we want to start with? What do we have here?
I could go, sure, definitely. So in the past, like in past shows and things, people have known, we call it the basic 8 fossils. We call that Penn Dixie 1.0. So 1.0 would be the corals, the brachiopods, the crinoids. I'm going from most popular to least popular, or the hardest to find. So trilobites, that's what we're known for. It's kind of in the middle as far as trying to find, trilobites. Then we have the bryozoa, bivalves, which are another type of shells, cephalopods, which are your future squids and what do you call it? Octopuses, and gastropods, which are your snails. So what we want to do is, people a lot of times they come to Penn Dixie, they've been there, they've done that. What more do we have that they could find if they want a real challenge?
Yeah.
So what we do is a couple things. We brought some of these really rare fossils. Most of them you think of things that lived in the ocean. About 380 million years ago. But sometimes there's things that kind of really rare, like plants and plants. So here is an example of something we call carbonized wood.
Wow, it's heavy.
I
wasn't expecting it to be so heavy.
That's a piece of shell, but right here, that is 385 million year old plant material.
So unique.
That's been carbonized.
Yeah.
A couple other things is, so that's carbonized. This is petrified. I know lots of terminology. Petrified is more kind of like the heat and pressure.
We'll give you the quiz after, right?
Yes, yes. So you can look at that. Some other really cool things. Now, this is really cool. So the first fish we're almost around, so it's very rare, but you do find fish. This is fish skin, the actual scales of the fish. The very first fish ever.
I'm like nervous to like touch them and take
yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is there any way viewers can get any more information? Where can we tell them? Because we only have a couple of seconds left. So where can they go to find more information about everything happening, about all this cool stuff?
Yeah, you can look us up on the internet. Our website should come right up. I believe it's penndixie.org. You can reserve a tour time, or you can come in person without having to reserve online. You can also reserve private expeditions and things like that online.
Brian and Megan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
This
you.
is such a treat. We appreciate you guys. And this weekend, garden enthusiasts exploring the village of Kenmore and the town of Tonawanda, getting a look inside 55 unique gardens as part of the Kenton Garden Tour. From colorful landscapes to creative outdoor spaces, people gathered inspiration and ideas to bring back to their own yards. And the gardening inspiration, well, that continues. Over the weekend on Buffalo's east side, people stopped to smell the flowers and explore more than 100 gardens. This is all for the East Side Garden Walk in Buffalo. The event celebrates neighborhood pride, creativity, and the people transforming their communities through gardening, public art, and grassroots revitalization.
I just really love to come and see how different people are using public space for community gardens, because I'm hoping to see more community garden spaces open up around the city. And so I like to learn about what different native species that people are growing and how to deal with invasive species and what different vegetables do well in different areas and how to maintain them, because I don't have a perfect green thumb and I'm always trying to learn how to be better.
The event was organized by Gardens Buffalo Niagara, which hosts several other garden tours and community events throughout the summer. Still to come, a tradition is coming back to Buffalo's Black Rock neighborhood, the outdoor gathering space that's offering everything from live music to food and culture. All right, we are back now on Most Buffalo, and a new weekly tradition is coming to the city's Black Rock neighborhood. The owners of Sun Cuisines are launching the Sidewalk Food Club, transforming the corner of Niagara and Austin streets into an outdoor gathering space every Wednesday night this summer, with a rotating lineup of local food trucks, live music, and of course, plenty of culture. It is right there on your screen. But joining us now in the studio are Kevin Lynn, owner of Sun Cuisines, Zin, owner of Zin's Kitchen, and Tandar, owner of G&T's Tasty Wheels. Yeah, I got it right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for everyone for being here for Most Buffalo. Okay, I know you brought food with us, but I want to start with the event that's coming up, the Sidewalk Food Club. Kevin, can you tell us a little bit more about that before we get into all the tastiness that we have here?
Okay. Yeah, I did a Sidewalk Food Club because I had a couple of things I think about for new concept. I want to help for like new small business owner, what I grow before like in Buffalo, doing my small business, and also sharing business. Nowadays, you know, like rent is expensive, everything. So I think our really trendy is a sharing business. So I want to share with the several food small business owner in my parking lot. Like right now we have so far like five vendors, and Zen Kitchen and Thai food serving, and G&T Tasty Wheel, Tanda is serving with like American and Asian food combination. Another Sunroll food truck, what is originally owned by Sun Cuisine. Sunroll has the black rice sushi and Korean beef.
Yeah.
And also we have our partner, they partially joining with the Street Eat. Manuel Spiel, Michael, his food truck will be my event day, will be joining with us. And also the event day for Puerto Rican, the lady who has a Magdalia kitchen and serving in the inside of my restaurant for right now. I'm still looking for another couple of partner inside serving the kitchen, and if they want to make a beverage, beer and wine, so I have ready for that. And also we have one more spot outside of the vendor.
Oh, great.
Right now we have so far 5 people will be started for every Wednesday night, DJ, and we want to start about like a summer feel but outside. And also we have Zane, G&T and Sunroll is partially in and out, will be opening 7 days a week.
Wow, okay, so there's a lot going on, which is great. Okay, I wish the viewers were in here because this smells delicious. Guys, tell us a little bit about what we have here and what it takes to put all this love into this food.
Okay, this is dishes from the kitchen. This is Thai food, but this pakapao. This name is called pakapao, but inside important is this leaf. This is pakapao leaf, Thai basil leaf.
It smells delicious.
Yeah,
it smells so good.
A little bit spice. So this is very popular dish from my store.
And then what do we have here?
Oh, I brought the grilled fish dinner with my homemade tamarind sauce. I usually use the Asian and just seasoning and then put on the grill. Yeah, especially my homemade sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, are these some of the dishes that people can find on Wednesday?
Yes, sure.
What is it like to make the dishes together? You know, how long does it take to prepare something like this?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you make it seem easy, though. So what do you guys want people to know when they come and try your dishes?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think I want to create like more variety, like American and Asian combination, Sidewalk Food Club, like a Thai food, more authentic Thai food, and you know, hamburger, and she has the.
I have smash burger and the Philly cheesesteak, chicken cheesesteak, and the wrap. You know, wrap is really good. And then I do the Asian food also. So frying chicken rice, frying chicken noodle. Yeah.
I hear variety.
Yeah,
lots of different
variety.
things. Is that what everyone's going to experience when they come on Wednesday?
Yeah.
So it's also a way to bring this community together, but also a way to support businesses and restaurants like you all. What does that mean, Kevin?
Oh,
how does that make you feel?
You know, like again, you know, our neighborhood, helping neighborhood get business, and also I said already say about small business owner becoming their individual owner, and you know, like teaching and mentoring. Who knows? You know, there will be more business in the future, or bigger restaurant to run just like me.
Yeah,
so I
inspiration.
Want to transfer my experience for that.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming with this and for coming on to Most Buffalo and telling us a little bit more about what's happening on Wednesday. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
appreciate it too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Western New York celebrated Puerto Rican Pride over the weekend. The 55th annual Grease Pole Festival wrapping up on Sunday on Buffalo's west side, capping off a weekend filled with culture, food, music, and family fun. The celebration ended with the festival's famous Grease Pole climb as competitors worked to reach the top of the pole in front of cheering crowds. The Niagara County Italian Festival took over Academy Park in Lewiston over the weekend. Thousands stopping by to enjoy authentic Italian food and other family-friendly activities. Organizers say this response has exceeded their expectations for this year, so they are already planning to bring the festival back next year.
I'm penciled in for next year. I already told them save the dates because I knew this was going to be a hit here. If the weather's right, build it, they will come. I was expecting a lot of people, but not as many as I thought. Friday night we had about 8,000, 10,000 roll in.
The festival also included live entertainment. And thank you so much for joining us for Most Buffalo. We will see you back here live Thursday with Channel 2's Kelly Dudzik. And you can always watch Most Buffalo right here on the WGRZ app. Thanks again for joining us. Have a great day, everyone.